It's time for SummerSlam, the summer's biggest party. And probably everybody's favorite pay-per-view of the whole entire year. I know it's definitely one of mine, right next to the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is always the greatest. But we got SummerSlam coming up, and let me tell you, SummerSlam is stacked. Like, absolutely stacked to the gills, bro. SummerSlam is absolutely stacked this year. TKO ain't playing. They got to fill them 77,000 seats one way or the other. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Even with this monstrous of a card. But, so yeah, here's my predictions for SummerSlam. We're going to get right into it with the first match of Fatal Influence. Now, remember, this is Saturday night because it's the first ever two-night SummerSlam. So this is Saturday night. We're going to start it off with Fatal Influence versus the Bella Twins and Paige. Not gonna lie, don't really care about this match. I have kept up with it, but don't really care. Who's gonna win? Probably the Fatal Influence. Need to cut that. Definitely, Nikki Bella is probably gonna turn on Paige, or Brie Bella is gonna turn on Paige, and we might have a little feud going on with Paige and Nikki Bella or Brie Bella, but. Yeah, so that's what I think is definitely going to happen. Simple match, quick, easy, women's tag team match, bam, bam, bam. Fatal Influence gets a big victory, and we start elevating these girls to new heights. So, pretty simple. And then next up, we have the Usos and Jacob Fatu versus Royce Keys, LA Knight, and my boy, Solo Sikoa, or Michael Jackson of the WWE, because he's smooth criminal. But this match, I think is going to be the fall victim to the same exact booking as the last match. They could go two different ways that this match can go. It could be either Solo Sikoa takes out LA Knight and Royce Keys to join the family, or it could be somebody else debuting, like supposed Zilla Fatu, debuting and helping the family. And will Solo join then? I don't really know. Probably not. If that happens, maybe it might have a little storyline of trying to get Solo back into the bloodline. But it's pretty obvious that something's going to definitely happen with Solo. If not, I'd be honestly shocked if nothing really happens and it's a clean match, and Royce Keys, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa just beats him straight up. I'd be honestly shocked if that happens, but I'm going to go with the Usos and Jacob Fatu. The Bloodline has been on a roll recently, and we just got to keep the Bloodline going crazy. So, will I think any shenanigans happens? I would probably bet Solo Sikoa does turn and does join the Bloodline. So I think it's now or never, and you know how WWE is. They love to wait for their big shows to pull massive storyline threads. So I do think Solo Sikoa will join the Bloodline using this match as a proxy. So there you go. That I'm actually looking forward to a lot is Gunther versus Nick Aldis, aka Magnus. Or aka the SmackDown General Manager. Well, you know, for now. But I'm actually pretty excited for this match. The storyline has been really good, surprisingly really good. And we get to see Magnus, or Nick Aldis, come back into the wrestling ring. So I'm pretty excited for this match. Like I said before, duh. Who isn't excited for this match? If you aren't excited for this match, I think you need to be tested for just not liking wrestling, I guess. I don't know. But I do think Gunther is going to win this match. I think he has to win this match. I'm not going to lie. Gunther really has to win this match. He cannot afford a loss. Gunther has been in the trenches as a massive Gunther fan. Gunther has been in the trenches these past few months. Hell, the past almost year, especially since John Cena's retirement tour. But I think Gunther needs to win, man. I think Gunther needs his win. And maybe we could see maybe we could see a Drew McIntyre coming back, because he had beef with Nick Aldis, and we all thought that Nick Aldis was going to fight Drew McIntyre first, but it didn't happen. So we could be getting a Drew McIntyre return, or maybe next week on SmackDown or something could come into play for Nick Aldis to continue his wrestling career, because I don't think he's going to be going back to his SmackDown GM. I think they're going to find eventually a new one, but for right now, it's probably just going to be Drew McIntyre returning and attacking Nick Aldis, so we can keep Nick Aldis back in the ring. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Hopefully, this is a really good match. Two really great performers, so I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty stoked, I'm not gonna lie. So next up, we have Liv Morgan versus Io Sky, a Queen of the Ring rematch, finals rematch. So we've already seen this about a month ago. It was a great match. This time, this is for the Women's World Championship. Poor Liv Morgan, the first time she's ever defended this title. And I think she's going to lose, man. I think Io Sky got this in the bag. If not, maybe Roxanne and the new women's IC champion, Raquel Rodriguez, comes and helps. But I highly doubt if they do come and help, I'm sure Io is going to have some kind of backup, or it's just not going to work, and Liv Morgan will just lose. So yeah, man, I think this is going to be a pretty cut and dry match. Especially with Liv Morgan being cursed. You can't forget that. And the whole Judgment Day being cursed. So I do think that Liv Morgan is going to lose. Pretty plain and simple. Io Sky is going to be your new Women's World Champion. Next up is going to be Brock Lesnar. Versus Oba the Ruler Femi in a Hell in a Cell match. Let me tell you, this is going to be the craziest match. If they don't put it on ESPN, this is going to be the craziest match, and I'm super, super excited for this match. Yeah, I think it's going to be a great Carnage match. I really hope they do blood. I really hope they somehow get out the cage. I just hope they go crazy on each other, man. That sounded weird. But I hope they go absolutely insano style together. I mean, they both have good chemistry for the little bit we've seen. And yeah, man, this is going to be a car wreck. So who's going to win? Definitely Oba Femi is going to win. He's going to win the grudge match, get the 2 wins up on Brock, and Brock will only have the 1. So yeah, pretty simple prediction. Oba Femi is definitely going to win. I don't think nothing crazy is going to happen in terms of like shenanigans, like Paul Heyman turning on Brock or anything. So pretty simple. Oba Femi is definitely going to win. And yeah. I can't wait to watch this match, man. I can't wait. Speaking of matches I cannot wait for, it is CM Punk, the undisputed WWE champion, taking on the Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. The storyline is very, very lackluster, but, I mean, come on. This is a dream match right here. Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk. 2 AEW former competitors, whatever you want to call them. Never crossed up in the ring together. First time ever. And yeah, I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited. CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. What do I think is going to happen? Honestly, I'm going to predict CM Punk retains. I don't think Cody's going to win it back just yet. I think CM Punk's going to retain the title. Will shenanigans happen? Like maybe a potential Randy Orton return? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Especially with implications later on Sunday night. I don't think nobody's going to interfere. I think there's going to be a clean-cut, dry match to end off the Saturday night. If this is the main event, I'm pretty sure this is the main event. But so I think CM Punk's going to straight up win. I think this is going to be a fantastic match. Saturday is pretty stacked, but Sunday night is absolutely stacked. So, yeah. So, Punk wins, retains the title. Will Cody return heel? Probably not. If he does, I'd honestly be shocked. But, yeah. So, let's go into Sunday night. Let's get serious here. This card is absolutely stacked. Stacked. Sunday night is a must-watch. First off, we got Penta versus Chad Gable. Chatty Daddy. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm the #1 Chad Gable glazer. he's winning. I'm not even going to go into detail why he's winning. He's winning. And when he wins, I'm going to jump up in the air and go, thank you. Simple as that. Chad Gable with the win. New IC champion. Next up, we got Trick Williams. Another one of my favorites. I got a lot of favorites. But whoop that Trick on that Corbin's ass. He's definitely winning this match for the U.S. title. Trick Williams versus the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin, for the U.S. title. Simple as that. Trick Williams is definitely winning. I think we can move on. This is pretty, both of them are pretty basic. And next up, we got Dominic Mysterio taking on Danhausen on a Human Monies on a Pole match, which I think is confirmed. The Human Monies on a Pole match. I think that's confirmed. But I think this is another easy decision. Dominic Mysterio's cursed. They're really protecting the curse. I think Danhausen will win the Human Monies on a pole match. I'm sure the Judgment Day, like JD McDonough, is going to come out to help Dominic. And obviously, Joe Hendry is probably going to be there to counteract JD McDonough. So I think Danhausen just wins the Human Monies on a pole match. I think he just keeps the money, and I'm sure he's going to have his little Danhausen minions. Which, honestly, whoever's in the back that thinks the midgets is still funny after doing it for 7 times, bro, can we please figure out something else, bro? It was funny the first 3 times, but now it's just getting old. Now it's getting boring and overused, and honestly, I'm tired of seeing these little midgets running around. Leave them alone. What did they do? Leave them alone. But, so yeah, Danhausen wins. And next up, we have Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn in a #1 contenders match for the undisputed WWE Championship. I'm not gonna lie, I would have never thought I would have uttered the words Finn Balor on a pay-per-view, especially for a #1 contenders match for the undisputed WWE Championship. Holy crap. This one's actually pretty hard to predict. It could go really either way. Listen, hear me out. I think everybody will agree that Sami Zayn is definitely the better option for this because, he can get his rematch. He's really the only one that held the title to begin with. Bro had a 9-day reign, and he's got a good storyline going on, especially with Cody. But honestly, I'm gonna say, F it, we ball. I'm gonna go Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor's gonna win, man. I can't believe I just said that. I think Finn Balor's gonna win. We're gonna ball. Finn Balor's winning. If he doesn't, oh well. We got Finn Balor on a pay-per-view, man. A pay-per-view like SummerSlam. A Big 4 pay-per-view. So, Finn Balor's winning. I can't believe I just said that. We got a ladder match to predict. We got, I'm gonna look at my notes, okay, because I don't remember all of them. We got Charlotte versus Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton versus Chelsea Green versus Julia or Lash Legend, which is to be determined on this week's SmackDown, which hasn't happened yet as a recording of this video. But I think it's safe to say that Lash Legend is going to win the contenders match, so she's going to be involved in it. And this is for the the interim, kind of doing like UFC, where you have an interim title. So the interim women's undisputed championship, which Rhea Ripley still holds the real undisputed championship. This is a very hard match to predict, I'm not gonna lie. Who is gonna win the interim WWE Women's Undisputed Championship? Listen, it could go Jade, it can go Charlotte, and also it can go Chelsea Green. I think those are the big 3 favorites. In this ladder match. I don't think Tiffany Stratton is going to be even involved in this ladder match for contendership. Obviously, she's going to be in the ladder match, but I don't think she's going to be any heavy favorite for this ladder match. Also, Lash Legend, I think, is just there for another body. I think realistically and storyline wise, it's probably going to be Jade Cargill winning the interim WWE Women's Championship. So that she eventually can battle Rhea Ripley again, probably at Survivor Series if Rhea's good to go by then, or maybe even the Royal Rumble. whenever they actually do get to fight for the actual championship to unify it again. But also you make a case for Charlotte. Charlotte definitely could be a #1 favorite in this match. I mean, she's been on an absolute roll in SmackDown recently, and I mean, it's Charlotte. You know, it's not really like a unknown commodity. People know who Charlotte is. People know what she can do with the championship, and honestly, she's been getting herself pretty much over with the crowds everywhere. And honestly, kind of getting over with me, because I was a massive Charlotte hater. So I wouldn't be mad if it was Charlotte, but if I had to pick between anyone in this ladder match for true prediction, I'm going to pick Charlotte for this prediction. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was Jade, but I do think Charlotte will win this ladder match. So the final match of the event, the one I'm most looking forward to, Roman Reigns, the WWE World Champion, or World Heavyweight Champion, versus the architect, the visionary, Seth freaking Rollins. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. I'm picking Seth. Listen, I know this prediction is not gonna win. I know it's gonna be Roman, but I'm picking Seth. I'm picking the unpredictable. Okay. My reasoning, I don't think the Bloodline is gonna come out and help Roman. They made it pretty obvious with Roman not getting any help in his last few matches, especially big title fights. So it's definitely going to be Roman versus Seth Rollins, the big grudge match. Probably the final time, to be honest. And I'm not really excited for that. If it is their last time. I mean, it's crazy. I watched both of these competitors grow up, basically. So I'm unk. For real, I'm unk. But anyone will interfere in this match. So it'd definitely be Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. I will be incredibly pissed if someone does interfere and it's one of the basketball players from Saturday night's main event. I swear, if there is a basketball player in my wrestling, especially for this match, mainly for this match, that it should be straight up Roman versus Seth one last time, be done with it. Probably going to reference the chair shot that Seth did to Roman, like many years ago, breaking up the Shield. They're probably going to reference that. They're probably going to reference other things. I swear, if there's a freaking basketball, if there's Jalen Brunson in my wrestling, bro, I'm grabbing the remote and turning it off. I'm not watching this garbage. Stay the celebrities out of this match. Please, 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 please. And if you don't think that is a possibility, just look up John Cena versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship and the United States Championship, where freaking Jon Stewart had to come over there and stick his business where it didn't belong and ruined a fantastic match. So do not think that it's not possible for them to do this. I would not put it past WWE. Please do not bring Jalen Brunson, whoever else the other guy was, into this match. Please do not do that. But anyway, I'm going to go big with this one. I'm going to go Rollins, like I said. Even though I know Roman Reigns is probably 98% chance he's going to retain. Obviously, he's going to finally vanquish Seth Rollins. He's going to finally, prove that he's better than Seth Rollins. And then they're obviously going to keep going with the Bloodline storyline, that even if Solo didn't join the Bloodline earlier in Saturday night, they're probably going to definitely keep the Bloodline storyline going on, in the future. But I don't really care, man. I'm going Seth Rollins, man. Listen, I know he ain't going to win. I know he has zero chance of winning. But we're going to go Seth Rollins. So, those are my predictions for SummerSlam 2026. Honestly, I am super excited. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like a 7.5, maybe 8. I'm definitely super excited. The build has been okay, but just the matches are absolutely insane. So, if you like this video, please leave a like on the video. Please comment down any predictions you have or any disagreements you have with me. I would love to get in a conversation with y'all. So please join the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, leave a like, leave a comment. And it's been your boy, Cool God.